Alright guys, time for part 2 of my Bonds to the End of Time Japanese booster box opening, which was your winner for your vote in January of 2013. So if you haven't seen part 1 already, the link will be in the description hopefully, and you'll be able to check out all my awesome polls. If I do pull any duplicates, I will be spoiling whether or not I've seen them already showed up. So if you don't want to be spoiled on stuff like that, then go back and watch part 1, then come back and see more 10 packs of awesomeness. Alright, here we have Hippopotas, which I did not pull in the first one. Nidorino. I always hesitate on that. Nidoran female. Weedle. I think this is upper energy, where it provides an extra energy if you attach it to a Pokemon you're ahead in the game. Oh, nice, my first Starmie. Awesome. Wheezing, and a Darkness Energy. First rare is another Raichu. Second rare, and that's right, there's 2 rares and a holo in each pack, is a Nidoking, so first one of those. And my holo is a Roserade holo, and that is a new one. Sweet. I'll have to get more cases in a couple of minutes probably, but I've got those set to the side, so I've got plenty of them. Onwards to the next pack. Alright. Focus. There we go. Quagsire, Growlithe, Nidorina, Shellos EC. Don't know if I've gotten this one yet. Stadium card or something. That is my first Vibrava. Very cool. Tropius and a Grass Energy. My first rare is another Raichu. My second rare is another Walrein. And my holo is another Shiftry holo. So lots of duplicates in that one, but I don't mind so much because I think there's only 90 cards in the set. So given that I believe there's, well, 90 plus the energy, so what, 98 or something like that? So given that there's over 200 cards in the box, I know I'm going to get the majority of the set anyways. And the ones that I won't have pulled will be the reprints, the Rotoms, the level X's, and then maybe a couple of commons and uncommons here and there. So, Munchlax, Eevee, Nidoran female, Shellos East, SP Energy, Bebe Search, which I already have, I got it as like an extra from somebody, Team Galactic's SP Radar, and my first Fighting Energy. I think the only one that I haven't pulled so far is a Fire Energy, but I could be mistaken. Wow, another Raichu for my first rare of the pack. Seems oddly consistent. Second rare is an Aggron. And my holo is another Roserade. So I doubt that I'll be pulling another level X, but I would love to see another reprint Pikachu and reprint Rotom as well. No, as I'm throwing the scissors, because, well, I'm safe. There's probably 5 reprint Rotoms, so I know I'm not going to come close to completing this set, but I'd still like to pull 1 or 2. Kecleon, Hippopotas, Aeron, Seedot, Metal Energy, Bebe Search, another SP Radar, and a Psychic Energy. Rare number 1 is my first Leafeon. Nice, very cool. I think Glaceon's in this set as well too. That's an awesome pull. The second rare is another Alakazam. And my holo, awesome! You believe I was just thinking about this card? Alakazam level X. Well, of course I was just thinking about it. I just pulled an Alakazam. Wow. That is a badass looking card, I'm not going to lie. Look at the sparkle on that. Man, that is so cool. I think this might even be cooler looking than the Floatzel level X. I just don't want to be messing with this Alakazam because he means business. That is an excellent pull. Really, really excited to have gotten that. Nice. This allays any concerns that I might have had about pulling too many duplicates in this box. Wow. A 2-level X box. I feel very fortunate right now. Thank you to whoever put 2 level X's in that box. Alright, Kecleon, Snorlax, Eevee, Coughing, Metal Energy, another one of those stadium cards, Team Galactic's Technical Machine, or TM or something, and Metal Energy, And my first rare is another Flareon, but I'm very pleased to have another one of those. I love collecting more evolutions. Second rare is another Mamoswine. Anyone that saw my first part knows I have a crap load of him. And my holo is a new one. This is Mismagius holo. So nice addition to the collection. Cool looking card. So I'm just hoping for another Pikachu, another Rotom, and just a few cards hopefully that I haven't pulled already. Make it easier to eventually complete the set. Or at least less costly to complete the set. That part's probably important too. Alright, Nuzleaf, Hippopotas, Seedot, Weedle, Metal Energy, Sharpedo, Machamp, and Electric Energy. I'm wondering if Machop or Machoke are even in this set, because it's kind of weird that I haven't pulled either one of those and I've pulled multiple Machamps. Don't know. Nice! First rare is a Glaceon. Awesome, one of my favorite Pokemon. Awesome addition to the collection. Rare number 2 is Ambipom. And my holo is a Floatzel holo, which I did not have. I, spoiler alert, pulled a level X, but did not pull one of these, so awesome. This box is really coming around nice. Need to pause for a moment for station identification / do get a bunch of more sleeves for this. So, set those over here. Alright, what do we have left? 4 packs? Looks like 4 packs, so let's get cracking. Alrighty. Yeah, my first video was freaking 14 minutes long. That was ridiculous. I'm sorry for wasting your time. Kecleon, Nuzleaf, Coughing, Nidorino, Metal Energy, another Machamp, a Lairon, and a regular Metal Energy. So, all dupes there. Awesome. Jolteon is my first rare. I have not pulled him yet, so I don't think Umbreon or Espeon is in this set, so that will complete my evolution rares. So, awesome. Second rare is another Alakazam. And my holo is another Frostlass. But I commented in the first part of this booster box opening that I am pretty keen on this card, so don't mind having some extras of that. Extras will be up for sale or trade. I haven't decided on pricing yet. So, if you're interested in any of my duplicates, then you can PM me and make me an offer. And I don't collect English cards, so don't bother asking to trade for them with English cards. And I'm only really looking for stuff in my wants list, so that's in the description too. Alright, Quagsire, Nidorino, Turtwig, Shellos Westsea. Nice, and there is my Rotom. Is this Heat Rotom? Kind of looks like a toaster oven. But you can see the awesome sparkle effect that's on there too. Love how it just erupts right across the center of the card as you do this. Awesome. So we set this over here and sleeve him up. So it's probably my last special rare out of the box, which has been very, very generous to me. Darkness Energy, Starmie, and a Grass Energy. So hoping to pull a fire, so I don't have to try to find one. My first rare is a Flareon. Cool. Second rare is a Nidoking. And my holo is another Shiftry. That might make 4 of him or something like that. So hopefully I'm not missing too many of the regular holos, but the regular holos at least tend to not be terribly expensive on eBay. So I suppose that is a good thing. Alright, Aeron, Growlithe. Haven't seen an Arcanine yet, that's weird. Nidorina, Kakuna, nor have I seen a Beedrill. I think this is Sunny Shore City Gym. Fortress, Underground Excavation, and a Fighting Energy. Rare number 1 is another Vaporeon. Sweet. Rare number 2 is a Gastrodon Westsea. And my holo is a new one, a Bastiodon holo. Awesome. And do I have one more pack in there? Is that what I've got? Yep, time for the final pack. I need one more sleeve because I don't know how to estimate properly. Here we go with the final pack. Thank you guys so much for your support in these openings and with my vote videos and all that kind of stuff. Your support is what keeps me bringing awesome stuff to my channel, or at least I think it's awesome stuff. You might not, but I think it's awesome stuff. So what can we pull from the last pack? We have Kecleon, Trapinch, Spheal, Staryu, another Sunny Shore City Gym, Fortress, an Aerodactyl, and a Water Energy. So it looks like I'm missing the Fire Energy, unless of course I'm blanking on what I've already pulled from these packs. First rare is another Jolteon, awesome. Second rare is another Gastrodon East Sea. And my final holo and final card of this booster box is a 4th Frostlass. So Frostlass party up in here. Cool. So quick recap of the second part, just to show you guys. Let me set my commons and uncommons to the side. Alright, that Frostlass you just saw, Shiftry. The I think it's the Heat Rotom, or the whatever you call them. Another Frostlass, Floatzel, Mismagius, Alakazam level X, which is awesome, probably my favorite card in the whole box. Roserade, another Shiftry, and another Roserade. So, really awesome pulls in this box. Thank you so much not only for voting for this box and allowing me to see all these awesome cards before the other ones, but thanks again for your support. Subscribe up in the top right hand corner if you'd like to see more stuff in the future, or at least like to be the first to see more stuff in the future. And definitely stay tuned for more videos.